Ooh, you idiot. Finally, I get a turn. You can't see me because I'm in your head. Well, in your body. My body now. Close, but no. I'm a spirit, not a demon. And that's why I'm not gonna mess this up. We are keeping this on the down low. Not a word of it to anyone. I'll make sure of it. Hey, you see that circle of candles by your feet? You got no one to blame but yourself for this, my friend. What were you trying to do, anyway? A spell. A classic. For what? Money? Fame? Ooh. That's kinda sad. Sorry, but there are easier ways to get a date. You own a smartphone, right? I can show you. Huh? Ruin your life? Kid, I'm here because I want to live your life. And honestly, if this is what you were doing instead of actually going on dates, I think I'll be an improvement. You know why spirits, ghosts, demons, what have you, possess humans? 'Cause we all want what you got. Simple as that. What do you have? God, you don't even know how good you got it. The benefits of human life and society aren't enough for you? Okay, I get what you're saying. Somebody's got opinions. But even with all that, I can promise you this is leagues better than being your average spirit. Do you know what most of it boils down to? Affecting probability. Well, we can't interact with the physical world, but we can influence it with our feelings. Bad luck, good luck, making people feel more or less like they want to do things. That's about it. It's crazy boring. Just watching and hoping you can actually affect things. Is it any wonder why I wanted a body of my own? Sorry, but you don't get a say in this. I'm along for the ride whether you like it or not. I'm not leaving. I've been waiting years for this. Heard it from every spirit I know. A human life is the way to go. But it's not easy to possess someone. Unless they mess up real bad, or someone they're close to messes up real bad, a being like me doesn't stand a chance. Fortunately for me, though, no one else was around when you decided to... Oh, shit, now there's wax on the floor. Whew. I swear, I am not letting the first place I've ever lived in physically have dirty floors. Wait. I just did that. I blew that candle out no problem. They were right, this is awesome. Oh, relax, I just made you bend over. It's not like I made your head go 360. You got lucky. A demon would have been way worse. But you also might have had a better chance of getting rid of one. It would be more unpleasant, though. And a ghost would be... awkward. Oh, sure, it's weird having me in here, undeniably. But if I was constantly taking over trying to talk to my old loved ones, you'd be cringing out of your skin. They don't even try to be subtle. Grief does crazy things to people. But it is less annoying than demon possession. So what I'm trying to say is, I'm far less obtrusive. And no one's gonna find out. Oh, demons always get found out. Usually pretty quickly, too. They just can't help themselves. I've seen it, and heard some stories from them after the fact. Demons love messing with humans, scaring them especially. It's instinctive in a way. So even if they snag the dream body, young, whole life ahead of them, they slip. It could be the eyes flashing red, a weird voice for a second, or they just have a hard time acting like a human in general. But one way or another, they do something weird and inexplicable by human standards, and when that happens, the humans around them get scared, even if it's just for a brief moment. And that's the crack in the dam. As soon as they realize how easily they can scare the humans in their proximity, they can't help but do it again. And slowly but surely, it escalates. Humans don't want to leave a loved one who's acting like, well, how a demon makes them act, alone, so they've got a constant supply of humans to scare. But it's the same humans, and humans are incredibly adaptable. They'll get used to something scary really fast, so they have to keep pushing the envelope to freak them out more, and... yeah, and you know how that goes. They either get exorcised or locked up somewhere, and it's only then they realize what a wasted opportunity it was. Not that it'll stop them the next time. It's a really sad sight, actually. But in our case, I don't have to worry about that. I spend all my time watching humans, naturally, so I know how to act like one. Like, look at this. We're walking. That's my first time doing that, by the way. Spirits don't walk. Pretty impressive to nail it the first time, right? Sorry. If it makes you feel better, I probably won't do it all that much. I already knew walking is kinda lame. Honestly, I'm mostly here for the sensation. I'm hooked into you, so I feel everything you feel. Just standing here is already an incredible sensory experience for me. Never felt like this as a spirit. Yeah, I'll probably just hang out. But you're gonna do stuff, right? You know, stuff? If you just sit around all day, I'm probably gonna take issue with that. I'm here to do stuff. I swear, some humans are so boring. They don't do anything. Ugh. Really? You know this puts me in a bind too, right? If I suddenly make you do stuff you wouldn't do, it'll look weird. No way. I still have control, and there's no way I'm letting you tell anyone about this. My body, my rules. Yeah, we're basically co-owners now. I've got 60% of the shares, or something. Look, you know what? We'll start small. It might be a bit much for me to experience everything right away, so, You were looking for a date, right? Let's download an app and see if we can find you one. You have my word on this? I won't intervene on any dates you go on. Not really into romance. But you better be eating food on these dates, because that's the number one thing I'm looking forward to. I've heard so many good things about food. A question? Sure, shoot. Yeah, spirits can influence your dating luck. But if you're not already talking to someone, there's not much they can do, even if they're giving you special treatment. Most of it is your own actions. So that's why we should make some moves. Get your phone out. If you don't do it, I will. I am going to make your life better. For both of us. This how it starts, man. Always with you fucking around with them candles.